What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Welcome everyone to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Ben Carroll. Gary Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Now Fultz. To the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Fultz. Over Holiday. The Magic getting another chance here. Carter against Lopez. Lock at 6. Here's Fultz. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Free throw good. Giannis. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it. And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Outside Holiday, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The baseline jam. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Fultz dishes to Harris. Hunter on the wing. Fires from deep. And no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Here's Fultz, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Knocked away. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Okay, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans.
a look here at some of the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Fultz. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Shot clock at 5. And it's Banchero missing. Bucks leading by 10. Middleton for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Holiday against Fultz. And then Carter with the dunk.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Banchero is screened for Wagner. Over in the corner, Fultz. A three-pointer, no good. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
And it's Banchero missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
He kicks to Fultz. Now, here's Banchero. Defended by Allen. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Allen. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end. I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407.
Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. The fourth spot is held by Paolo Banchero.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Pass to Fultz. Wagner outside to end the run. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Carter with a screen on Holiday. Fultz the pass to Carter. Wagner from long range. And the rejection by Giannis. And Orlando making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Cole Anthony.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. Banchero grabs the board.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
With a floater, and Anthony lays it in.
Silky floater by the guard. Cole Anthony adjusts his shot to the situation.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Now here's Anthony. Khris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Anthony from the arc. The shot, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Anthony. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Anthony against Holiday. Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Got that one up quick. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Here's Anthony driving inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Free t-shirts are headed your way. Stand and let us know if you want one.
almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Bol comes in for Banchero. Okiki's checked in for Franz Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Harris. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Joe Ingles comes in for Khris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Bucks leading by 23. Here's Carter. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Anthony.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Bol setting the pick for Suggs. His three-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee is got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
At the elbow, Suggs. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ingles. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And the basket by Ingles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now, here's Suggs. He's defended by Connaughton.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area, navigates his way to a nice finish.
Goes up the baseline, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Anthony. Wagner, a screen on Carter. Anthony finds Wagner.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That's good from Wagner.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Both free throws good from Wagner. Milwaukee's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Carter. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Carter hits them both. And here is Suggs. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Fades. And no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Portis with it. Defended now by Wagner.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. It's good from about 19 feet. Connaughton's got 8.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Suggs with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Wagner wide open. The Magic again can't hit. Now, here's Ingles. He's guarded closely. Wasted no time on that one.
I tell you, Ingles superb at cashing in, so accurate as a jump shooter.
54 seconds left in the first. Inside, shot to stop the run, and that one is good from Okeke.
And they repeatedly pulled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bull. The Bucks also changing it up. Jay Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dragic in for Javon Carter. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Dragic. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Here's Okeke. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Here's Portis, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Suggs missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Ingles. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
Now, here's Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Bucks ahead, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Milwaukee's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them on the court for Milwaukee here in the second. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. Jay Crowder out there with Portis, and it's Dragic in at the point.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the pass to Houston. Isaac outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac a screen on Middleton. Good on the bucket.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Trailblazers. And Matthews gets it to go.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Fultz looking around. Carter outside. Isaac outside. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Portis. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Milwaukee. From 15 feet away, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, effortlessly connecting on the mid-range jumper thanks to that quick release. Good work by Matthews.
Here's Houston. He's covered by Matthews. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leaner from distance. No good from Dragic.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Now Fultz. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 6 to shoot. Wagner on the wing, defended by Middleton, and it's Wagner missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the picture of consistency, Khris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Bobby Portis. To the inside, here's Carter. And Khris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Matthews, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Nice shot by Portis.
We know that Dragic can be an effective distributor. This guy will take his time, scan the floor, and find the open man.
Magic have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Dragic against Fultz. Wagner outside. Dragic with some nice D.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Oh, tremendous athleticism from Matthews. Boy, when he's close to the rim, he goes for the slam.
Fultz against Dragic. Now here's Fultz, guarded closely. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dragic. Carter pulls it in.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Franz Wagner.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And he makes the first.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Isaac. Milwaukee with the ball. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their home set.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, Orlando shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Harris passes to Anthony. Wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Anthony's got 6 points.
How about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Magic shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Now the dish to Harris. Uncovered. He squares up and sinks it. Harris has got his first points in this one. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Giannis dunks it down.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Wow, it's the 407.
Okiki's checked in for Orlando. As we're going to break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Orlando. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. That's good from Anthony. Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him, and you're right. He probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
Well, Orlando shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, the three-point corner is such a money shot for Gary Harris.
A nice shot by Carter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Magic have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Outside Anthony. Milwaukee with the rebound. It's Allen on the win. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Here's Anthony. Nifty move. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
The drive by Allen and slam dunk by Allen.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Bucks. To the wing on the left. Here's Okeke. Good D by Lopez.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Okeke. Down low. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Bol defending. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Okeke. 5 points in the game. To the paint. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. These guys love when he throws it down.
Lets it fly from 18. And he drops that one in. Holiday's got 14 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against Sacramento, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And that one falls for Carter. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Banchero, and Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Carter hits them both. Here's Suggs. To the middle. Here's Wagner. That one, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. The good-looking shot from the wing. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner, a screen on Court. Pass to Wagner. To the inside. Bull. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Milwaukee has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And the range Lopez possesses makes him so dangerous. He's a big that you have to guard at that three-point line.
And that one is good from Okeke. Okeke's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that one drops for him.
And he's got it all working for him tonight. Holiday's effort level and energy are off the charts.
The open shot, Harris. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Suggs has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Jalen Suggs getting right to his sweet spot. You want to give me the mid-range, Jay? I'm taking it.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And that one, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Suggs following the basket by Giannis. And finish off by Wagner.
Well, we know Lil Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know I can get off my feet too.
Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 29 in the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the 2nd quarter so far. And here is Suggs. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Bull with it. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight. He has been blistering hot in the first half.
Blistering hot. Kind of like Shaq after he tried to eat the Carolina Reaper chip. Remember that?
Hey, I told you I wasn't gonna make a. I'm not making a face, Ernie. I just had to cough a bit.
Yeah, I remember that, big fella. I thought we were going to have to call the world's biggest ambulance for you. All right, fellas, back to the game at hand. We got to discuss how dominant Giannis has been so far.
Look, I gotta praise what he's doing, playing with power, dominant in the lane. Almost looks as good as how I did. Almost.
Very generous of you to heap that praise on him, big fella. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Khris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. And it's Fultz at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. And yes, it's good. 8 points for Paolo Banchero.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Here's Allen, and he drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one drops. Allen's got 13.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Fultz with the ball. Passes to Banchero. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Excellent D there from Holiday. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Good on the three-point shot. Middleton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Now here's Fultz, following the shot by Drew Holiday. And it's Wagner missing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Lets it go from the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back-to-the-basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Now, here's Banchero. Khris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Bangs home the trifecta.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
That's good from Wagner.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
He hits both from the stripe. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Orlando will get a change here. Anthony's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Dragic is checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
We're looking for the loudest section for a free t-shirt.
He's checked in for Ben Carroll.
A moment now to see the numbers for Middleton. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And so here's Orlando. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. High quality look, and he sinks it. Anthony's got 10 points.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. There's the pass to Wagner. Tipped away. Stolen by Middleton. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
With the long arms to snatch the ball and the long strides up court, Middleton, a one-man show.
Wagner, right side. The basket good off the assist from Portis. Wagner's got 8 here in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Anthony. Down low. Isaac outside. Wagner wide open. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Carter outside. Anthony taking his time here. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Portis, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And taking a look at some numbers from Markelle Fultz, he's one of the standouts over the last month. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. And here's Fultz after the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Yep, that one goes. Fultz has got 8 points.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And he knocks down the first one. Joe Ingles is checked in for Grayson Allen. Middleton hits them both. And it's the Magic's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. The wide open look here for Anthony. And Khris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 6th rebound on the night. That's a 2 from Crowder. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Suggs. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Suggs kicks to Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Middleton. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Middleton's got 9 points here in the second half. Dragic against Anthony. Passes it to Houston. Takes it off the glass.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men. And Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
The pass to Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And the first one drops for the Magic. Wagner comes in for Wendell Carter. And Okeke subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. The Bucks also with the sub. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Khris Middleton. And Portis drains both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. Wagner as screen on Dragic. Crowder with the steal. Outside Dragic. Portis in the post. He's defended by Wagner. Nice shot by Portis.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Now Suggs. Outside Anthony. There's Wagner with the three. Ingles with the rebound. Milwaukee's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. No good from Dragic.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Outside Anthony. The three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Crowder. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Now here's Anthony. 13 points in the game. Pass to Okeke. Lays it up off the glass. Okeke's got 9 points.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Here's Orlando now. Outside Anthony. Wagner as screen on Dragic. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Bowl, he's checked in for the Magic. The Bucks also with the sub. Carter, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Here's Okeke. 9 points in the game so far. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Okeke. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Okeke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. They get it again to the wing right side. Okeke, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's Anthony. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. And that one is good from Okeke.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Connaughton keeps it alive. Portis on the follow. Portis has got 18 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Anthony against Carter. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Here's Connaughton. Rebound by the Magic. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Suggs kicks to Anthony. Down low. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Connaughton. It's hauled in by the Magic. Cole's got his 4th rebound in this one. 43 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Anthony. And Wagner has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the basket is good. Ingles has got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Over Anthony. Portis can't get it to go. Outside Anthony. Here's Bull. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Carter, Jay Crowder out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Matthews in at the 2 spot.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Carter Williams after the basket by Milwaukee. Isaac outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Isaac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
That's good from Isaac.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Bucks. And both free throws good for Isaac. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And Dragic has it in the corner. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, Mr. Goran Dragic still has some ups in those experienced legs.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the left side wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac finds Carter Williams. That one off the back iron and out. Milwaukee in total control. And here's Matthews from the arc. Houston with the rebound. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Carter Williams. To the inside. Here's Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Beyond the arc. Here's Portis. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dragic against Carter Williams. Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
There's a level of creativity to Wagner's offensive game. Right now, it's propelling him into an outburst.
Here's Crowder. He can't get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Carter Williams against Matthews. Wagner as screen on Matthews. Carter Williams, the pass to Wagner. Outside Portis. Shoots over Wagner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe grade, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
So it's the Bucks now after the Magic pick up 2.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Isaac passes to Houston. Wagner on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Wagner's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Dragic from outside. That one doesn't go. And Orlando the other way now. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Count that one from Isaac.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To stop the drought. And too long on the shot. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. He was all alone on that one.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Dragic against Carter Williams. Passes it to Houston. Dragic comes with the double team. Here's Carter Williams. No good on the triple. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here's Ingles outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And here is Carter Williams. Now the pass to Houston. A floater. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Dragic gets the bucket.
Outstanding body control by Dragic, the lefty, making it look easy.
Carter Williams with it. And a miss there on the triple. Matthews against Harris. Matthews, no good. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Carter Williams with the bounce pass. Pass to Wagner. Wants to get it to Carter Williams and does. Back to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Oh, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Now off the inbound, and Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist from Ingles.
Don't you love watching Brook Lopez get to that mid-range, stretch the floor with his shooting ability? Really good stuff.
Dragic against Carter Williams. Wagner from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Harris passes to Carter Williams. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Now here's Carter Williams. To the middle. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Ingles. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Houston. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 8th assist here tonight. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Offensive rebound. Pass to Crowder. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harris kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Houston. And here is Isaac. Now Carter Williams, 5 on the clock. Wagner outside. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And it's Harris with the ball for the Magic. Kicks to Carter Williams. Inside, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Dragic. Shoots. And the Bucks miss again.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And the pass to Wagner. Good D by Lopez. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an appalling 26% in the 4th quarter. And the shot's good from Crowder.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Isaac. And then Isaac slams it in.
Wow, how about the creativity on display? Mr. Isaac, we see you, sir.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Dragic. Here's Ingles. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Isaac. And it's off from 3-point range. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Carter Williams. Pass to Isaac. Back to Carter Williams. Wagner passes to Carter Williams. Lopez with the block. And here's Dragic. Over Harris. Kept alive. The fader. That shot off. And Orlando will come the other way. Passes to Carter Williams. 1:52 left here in the 4th quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Milwaukee leading by 22. Here's Dragic from outside. Another miss by Dragic. Harris dishes to Carter Williams. And there's the pass to Wagner. Harris inside the line. Wagner controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
And the basket by Ingles.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now here is Harris. Joe Ingles missing his last shot. And Isaac throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're ahead by 18. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's the one and only 407.
Okiki's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Joe Ingles. .44 seconds left in the game. Pass to Okiki. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And so here's Orlando. After the miss from Goran Dragic. Outside Anthony. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, a big lead going into the break, and you never let up. What did Coach say at halftime?
coach at the half, he told us to keep having fun, keep playing together, play hard, try to rebound the ball because it's our job to run it down.
Well, you followed his instructions to the T and got that big win, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.